And we are live here at Ice Center in Saugerties. It's the third of 6 games on the Long Island Sports Network in the NYSAHA tournament. Jack Ziskin on the call for you. Travis Quigley will be back, but we're going to start splitting some of these games down the stretch. Right now, it's Brody Dixon taking on Patrick Ryan. It's EI versus Smithtown Hauppauge. Can't wait to get underway. Face off at center. Bulls win it back and we're underway. It's a rematch of Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinals in which the Bulls pulled off the win. Luke Lafada's shot turned aside, comes out to the point. Chris Lawler, EI pressing early, looking to avenge that defeat. Lafada, shot turned aside, pressing early. Bulls get it clear. Heading up ice now, Michael Arnone. Now Jackson Cantalupo taking over on the forecheck against Anthony Pepe. Pepe, my mistake. Brian Slattery setting it up but not out. Schweitz had it, lost it, comes out to the point. RJ Pfister shot off the boot of Arnone. A bit shaken up by that, and Luke Lafada sends it down past Arnone as he went for a change. Icing was waved off. David Wetzel with possession, looking up ice. Entering, slides it across and ends up with Landrigan. But Gary forcing a turnover, poked away. Now CJ Guglielmo. There's Ito on the forecheck. Thomas Ivers supports. Puck comes up but not out. Bulls looking to settle it. Cross ice pass. Gavin Barham chips it in. They'll chase. Off the wall, Landrigan. Turnover force LJ Lena on the defensive. Landrigan trying to force a turnover, but yanked out by the EI defender who pushes it up ice. Bulls get it right back, and now it comes to EI's Jack Dolson. His pass is deflected. Gavin Barham trying to reset to Adam Lackowitz. Puck rolled on him. Patrick Ryan got it, moved it to CJ Guglielmo on the forecheck. Ivers forcing a turnover. Alex Carino's shot is gloved by Patrick Ryan. A strong start for the East Islip Chiefs here in Saugerties, and flashback to that SCHSHL semifinals matchup in which the Bulls scored 3 unanswered, let the Chiefs tie it up, and ended in a 4-3 decision. A couple players out of the lineup for the Bulls tonight too. No Shane Reedy, no Ray Sherwood. They will be back for the semifinals, but as it stands, Max Campo entering. Brian Slattery forces a turnover. Alex Carino up the wall. Evan Lafada pushing the pace. Separated from the puck by Wetzel, and RJ Pfister blows a tire, moves it to Max Campo. And the Bulls forward, muscles his way through and makes the lead pass. It's chipped in. Slattery versing it to the weak side. Lawler looking for a clear pass. And off the partition now, leaves the zone on the second attempt. Bulls looking, re-entering, shot, gloved by Brody Dixon. And Smithtown Hauppauge now looking to pick up the pace, and face-off is controlled initially by battle on the boards. Michael Arnone poking it free, ends up with Luke Lafada, who tried to pitch out of the zone. Lackowitz got in front of it. Jackson Cantalupo can't hold on. Luke Lafada heading the other way. Adam Lackowitz with the poke check. Bobby Trite sends it back in. Dixon paddles that one out. Kieran Freeland off the wall. Jackson Cantalupo in neutral. Poked away. Comes to Adam Lackowitz. Anthony Pepe on the forecheck. Forces the turnover. Coming in. Across. Shot. Goes off the end boards. Golden opportunity for EI. Slips through their fingertips. A pass intended for Trites. Broken up LJ Lino with it. Anthony Pepe moving it along. Luke Lafada, and then a shot from a notcher that's stopped by Ryan. Tested early here. Face off one forward, and Natra dropping it off. Slattery, shot from the point, blocked. Puck comes up, out, Dorico leading. Makes it way down, beat to the line, carried by Barham around the net, front shot, scores! Brendan Landrigan fires it home! And it's 1-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. And see here on our behind the net cam, Gavin Barham circling nicely, great zone entry on his part, and Brendan Landry makes no mistake crashing that front of the net, and just like that, it's 1-0. RJ Pfister picking up the secondary assist, and he has possession now, carrying it beneath the goal line, resetting. Lead pass, intended for Landry. Dolson gets a stick on it, and EI resetting. Marizito chipping it in. RJ Pfister carrying up ice. Pass is deflected. And it comes back to David Wetzel, who moves it along. Pass to the weak side. RJ Pfister collects. Back across, Landrigan chips it in with change. So did Dorico. I believe Barham as well, and now Bulls resetting. Neutral after a turnover by EI. David Wetzel walking in. Across. It's behind J.P. D'Alessandro, and Timmy Salito on it. Can't get to it. Chris Lawler battling. Salito shielding. Makes the pass to the point. Puck is rolling. A poke check by Thomas Ivers. A chance now in transition. Anthony Marizito with them. Pass towards center. R.J. Pfister on the back check. Corrals that one into the corner. Trying to guide it out of the zone. EI gets it back. Anthony Marizito towards the front. Pass is deflected. Comes out to the slot. Ivers shot redirected. And it goes into the net, and we get a whistle. 11:42 remaining. Face off in the right wing dot for EI. Go back to that first game between these two teams in the semifinals with Brendan Landrigan scored the first goal, and you'll never guess who had the assist. Gavin Barham, RJ Pfister, and it's the exact same way here tonight. Timmy Salito on net, it's gloved, and just drawing that offensive zone draw, and we'll get a whistle. Face off is one back. Lakowitz shot. Goes off Patrick Malone. Pinching in to hold it in. Luke Walter gets... And now Bulls looking for a clear. They won't get it. Redirected towards the net, but not on it. Bulls. Guglielmo has it. Moves it along. Bulls chipping it off the park. Now joined by Michael Arnone. Comes to Cantalupo. Shot. Off the end boards. Still looking, Arnone to the point. Malone in front. And now the Bulls have to reset. Fired in on net. It's turned aside. Jack McGarry carrying it beneath the cage, cutting towards the left wing, banking it off the... 10:25 remaining. Left wing dot. Arnatra wins the draw to Pepe. Slattery gets it to the line. Sends it in, and Jax Cantalupo blows a tire, a clapper from Pepe into the netting. We get another stoppage. So face-off comes out. Pepe in the dot versus Arnone. EI center wins it forward, but second effort, Bulls force a turnover. Cantalupo on the forecheck now. Get another whistle. And right now, face-off coming just outside the EI zone. Shots are even. Bulls in the lead by one. Brendan Landrigan with the goal. And right now, Lawler to the corner. Cantalupo trying to break that one up. Can't maintain possession. Anthony Pepe sends it into the stands and think everyone's okay. One fan rubbing their knee, might have almost hit a small child, thankfully didn't. But looks like it's no harm, no foul. That wouldn't have been great, but Ryan and Natra has possession off the draw. Bobby Trites trying to hold that one and can't. David Wetzel in transition. His pass intercepted by Natra. Resets to Slattery, who fires it in and fires it out of play. Face-off comes to the circle right outside the EI draw. Face-off is one forward by the Bulls. Shot towards the net redirected. Victor DeRico trying to send it towards the slot. Can't. RJ Pfister now collecting in neutral. Sends it down into the EI zone. Dixon taps it over for Lena. Cross-ice feed deflected. Jack Dolson racing after, but Victor DeRico blasting that one in, went off the wall. Landrigan on the forecheck against McGarry, parrying him. Comes out in the corner. Gavin Barham on the cycle, trying to poke it free. Sent towards the front, couldn't connect with DeRico. RJ Pfister has to regroup in the neutral zone. Pass was deflected by Ivers, recollects, pass to the slot, shot blocked by Wetzel. Landry can't carry it out. Another turnover forced EI looking for a shot. Jack Dolson again. This time it goes caroming off the end wall. Another shot towards the front net. That time coming from the front now. Bulls pressing, pass deflected by Marizito. Bulls unable to generate a clean breakout right now, but now carried in. Good effort from Barham. DeRico's shot sails high and wide, comes out to the point. Marizito pressuring. We got a whistle here, and an empty net for the Bulls. Looks like there was a delayed penalty behind the play I missed. We're going to get a call against EI. It'll send Smithtown Hauppauge to the power play. It's a 2-minute minor. It's going against Anthony Marizito, and all on the ice for Slash. And Marizito had 5 goals in EI's 10-1 victory against Elmira yesterday. And right now, Bulls trying to settle it. Puck comes out to the point. Guglielmo over to Lakowitz. Back across. Cantalupo's shot glancing off the bar, and now Bulls resetting. Lakowitz to Cantalupo. Cutting towards center. Turning, moves it over to that right wing half wall. CJ Guglielmo soccering it to his stick, or one-handing it over. It comes to the point now, and Lakowitz shot, and Dixon gets the stop. Arnone carrying, flips it out. Pepe nearly breaks the play up. Good second effort from the Bulls blue liner Lakowitz, but Luke LaFata firing it down. Jackson Cantalupo gets in front of it, and Bulls have to check up as Cantalupo re-enters. Shot off the shoulder of Dixon, pops out, and Pepe flips it out towards center. Wetzel leading the regroup. A minute elapsed on the power play. Some good chances for the Bulls. EI bringing pressure, though. Pass coming off the wall that time. And that one out of play. Poked off the stick. I believe that was Trites or Wetzel. Face-off comes to center. Bulls can't win the draw, and Natra does. LJ and Lena ladling it in to the Smithtown Hauppauge zone, and right now Bulls looking up ice. RJ Pfister entering. Curls away from pressure, sends the pass towards the slot, walking in, shot from Barham. He's taken down. Ends up coming out of the zone on a clear for EI, so Barham still trying to check up. David Wetzel now re-enters. Can't slip by LJ Lena, and puck is flipped out of the zone, rolls towards Patrick Ryan. Good second half of this kill for East Islip, and now they're trying to enter the zone, and Jack McGarry has possession. Comes out, Gavin Barham hands off to Landrigan, gets it right back, and penalties expired. Lena towards center, Ivers can't get it, rolls through. And then a pass that nearly skipped a stick of Trites is chipped in. Jack McGarry on the back check. Takes a check, breaks free, and now heading up ice. Pass is broken up. And Thomas Ivers resetting. Marizito under pressure. Bowles forcing a turnover. Misalito now enters. Shot. Ends up going off the wall. Slattery under pressure, but the Bulls pushing it forward, and now getting to work. It's JP D'Alessandro in the right wing corner. Puck comes out to the point. Guillermo's shot kicked out by Dixon. It's loose, but Brian Slattery yanks it out, throws it up the wall, redirected out of his zone. Lakowitz racing after. Thomas Ivers hot on his tail. D-to-D pass. Bulls looking up ice. Brian Slattery intercepts. Center enters, cutting in, hands it all, shot, and they score! Jack Golson finds the back of the net. And just a nice play by Brian Slattery, and Dolson fires that shot through traffic, and just like that, it's 1-1. Assists being credited to Slattery on that one. Picked off the pass and head-manned to Dolson. Just that short little pass, changing the angle of that shot. And now the Bulls winning the draw. Guillermo carrying to the outside. Looks to cut back in. There's a whistle. Some sort of commotion behind the plate. JP D'Alessandro escorted towards the box, and Evan LaFada will looks like LaFada's heading to the bench. So it's going to be a power play for EI. So if the Bulls can't capitalize on a slashing liner that went against Anthony Marizito, a penalty going against Smithtown Hauppauge JP D'Alessandro, and gives EI a chance to take a lead here, and call on the ice was for tripping. Bulls battling with EI, and Natra sending it back down low on the cycle. Adam Lakowitz fires it out of the zone. Bulls now have to reset. Thomas Ivers carrying up ice, enters, pulls up, poked away, sent out of the zone, goes all the way down. Dixon comes out to play it. Hands it off to a Natra. Carrying towards center, enters, poked free, sent down. Comes to Dixon, goes on the forecheck. On the kill, Landrigan deflecting a pass, comes out towards center, and Natra rescues it. Moved it to the weak side. Marizito dropped pass now after his own entry, and Ivers shot his glove. 56 seconds have elapsed on this power play. And as it stands, 1-1 game, 3:54 remaining. Left wing dot, Luke LaFada, the righty, taking the draw against Victor DeRico, who ends up firing it down the left-handed shot. Dixon hands it off for a Natra. Curled away from pressure, handed it off, a little give and go. Ivers picking up speed as he enters. Cut to the outside. Looking to cut back in, sent towards the slot. And it looks like there's a high stick. Initially it was waved off. Puck was sent all the way down after the Bulls touched up, and they get the clear. Anthony Pepe has possession. Dropping it off for Thomas Ivers. Gives it right back to Pepe with the passes behind him. Rolls and it's set back in. And Ivers now has to recollect. Carrying it up ice towards center. Shot. Blocked. Loose. And now Bowles looking to flip that one out of his own. They can't. Pepe battling to Rico. Bowles sprawling to the ice. It was Arnone, but now RJ Pfister sliding across, entering the zone, and chips it in. Sent back up all the way down, but it's going to trickle out. Icing waved off. David Wetzel will collect. It's all even now. Bulls on the attack. Heading up ice. And right now, EI pressing. Trying to get that zone exit. It's held in initially, but now it's chance. Evan Mafata battling for it. Can't get to it. Jack Dolson is offside, so he can't touch up. Puck comes out of the zone. Patrick Malone head manning it, trying to find Timmy Salito, racing after it. Forcing a pass up to that weak side wall. JP D'Alessandro backhands it. It goes off. Salito comes back to D'Alessandro. His shot attempt is blocked. Comes loose in the high slot. Out of the zone, and now Carino. It's free. Ricocheting off a couple players towards center. Comes out towards the near side. Cross ice feed and pass is deflected. Ryan Anacho with a chance here. Coming in. Fires. Save. Patrick Ryan. Face off, won by Bulls. They're reversing it beneath the goal line. Trites up ice. Passes initially intercepted. Arnone recovers. 2-on-1. Can't slide it through to Cantalupo, who's pressured. Pepe moved over to Trites. To the front. Shot, save. Rebound is free. And Pepe corrals that one out of the zone. Just fished it out of there. And now shot on net from outside. Brody Dixon with the cover. And Lex to hold it under pressure from Michael Arnone. Pepe versus Arnone in the face-off circle. EI winning a lot of draws, so they get that one too. Shot towards the net, rolling puck. Ended up in... Shot didn't make it to the net. Now the Bulls have reset. Re-entered. Andre McGrane chipping it in that time. Clearing attempt. Glove down. Bobby Trites cutting towards center. Poked away. Looking for it. Comes back to Pepe. Off the wall. Ivers. Watched it slip by Adam Lakowitz. Off the wall. Comes out of the zone. You get a whistle and a penalty. Interference, the call against Adam Lakowitz. Landry going to bear him out for the kill. Luke Lafata wins the draw. Thomas Ivers at the point, moving it across. Shot. Ends up going behind the net. Bulls collect. Looking up ice now. Carrying. Dumped in on net. Brody Dixon with the stomp. And Thomas Ivers over to Ryan and not Trent. EI heading up ice. Shot punched out. Off the glass. Remains in play. A chance now. Shorthanded. 3 seconds remaining. Trying to drag through. Ivers breaks it up. That'll do it for the first frame. After one, it's tied at 1. But EI currently on the power play. Another 1:29 remaining on that. When we come back, we're going to take a quick break. Face-off at center was won by the Chiefs. Bulls looking to fish it out of the corner. Marizito to the point. EI on the power play. 1:05 remaining. Thomas Ivers pressure moves it over to Thomas Ivers under pressure moves it over to Ryan Anatra. And EI now entering, looking towards center. It was Marizito. It was yanked out of there and fired all the way down the ice. Bulls now looking to reset. Force EI to regroup, but no such luck. Shot punched out by Ryan, glove down. Gavin Barham steering it towards the outside, but EI cross-ice feed. Anatra right back. Pepe shot redirected. It was blocked. I believe that was David Wetzel. Thomas Ivers now collecting. Pass to Anatra. Shot. And it pinballs around the wall. Comes out to the point. Held in. Pepe looking for it. It's blocked by Barham. Comes out of the zone. No. Didn't come out of the zone initially, but now Barham looking up ice. Wanted Landrigan. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. Thomas Ivers enters. Drops it off. Shot off the beak of Ryan and out of play. Went over the netting. And we'll get a whistle here. Return to 5-on-5. And I'd like to welcome Travis Quigley back to the broadcast. Thought we'd be running this game solo. Apparently not.
Yeah, had to take the first period off. A little small technical issue, personal technical issue, resolved without any technical help, thankfully.
It is unconfirmed that Travis Quigley dropped his phone in I'm assuming a giant jacuzzi that spawned out of midair. I don't know. Some sort of water.
You know, I wish I had a jacuzzi here.
That's really my second complaint about the Airbnb. We're only 12 feet away, but it'd be nice if we had a jacuzzi.
No jacuzzi.
Bulls have possession in neutral. We're at the start of the second period here. Bobby Treitz on the forecheck. Kieran Freeland with possession. Put that in the notes for Mike.
Next year. Hot tub.
Comes out to the point. Guglielmo give and go. Lakowitz comes back towards the point now. Shot from McGrame is redirected. Cantalupo to the front.
That was a really good shot from the point there.
Comes out to the point again. McGrame settling in and EI checking up. Goals. No Shane Reaney, no Ray Sherwood here today, but as Jack Dolson tries to split the defense, Bulls will be back in action tomorrow no matter the outcome of this game. And Anthony Pepe's shot is blocked. I think that was Arnone getting back. Had his stick knocked away, trying to soccer it out of zone. Ryan Anatra shot, kick save by Ryan. And right now, beneath the goal line, Guglielmo against LaFata. Comes to Jackson Cantalupo, who tried to dance across the front of his own net. And Anatra forcing a turnover. Takes a hit from Guglielmo, and Cantalupo racing up ice, slides it across the captain Treitz through the legs, looking. It ends up going off the back of the net. The point comes towards Cantalupo, who's curling under pressure, trying to walk that line. A turnover, a chance for Ryan Anatra, a breakaway. Shot, scores! Ryan Anatra!
Jack, that was a beautiful play, start to finish. Really big goal as we take a look at our center ice cam here first. Anatra walking in on the B-way. Takes a nice shot. And we'll get the behind the net view here. See what Ryan was looking at. Just a good shot, low blocker. And he knew what he was doing coming in there. You could tell there was conviction in his mind. He knew exactly what he was looking to do. Made no mistake either. 2-1 game now in favor of East Islip.
RJ Pfister dumping it in. EI trailed 1-0 early. They fired back with 2 goals and right now looking to become the sole undefeated member of the Division I conference. Is a shot from Dorico, kicked out by Dixon.
Big save.
Set towards the front, it was paddled away. Dixon still poking at it. And Dorico winning a battle, comes up the wall. lifted out of the zone. Ends up with Jack Dolson 2-on-1. Wetzel gets back, pass across, trying to find Marizito on the back door with Ivers. No such luck. RJ Pfister cutting right to left, back towards center. Slipping through. Pulls up, fires it across, pass is redirected, kicked out in the slot. EI looking for it. Richard Rico chips it back in. Gavin Barham will chase. Gets a piece of it, leaves the zone. Landrigan fires it back. Bulls back on the forecheck, getting two fresh forwards out. Landrigan soon to follow as that one's just flipped all the way down on net. Wetzel to Cantalupo. Slipping by, shot! Green's off the wall. Brendan Landrigan holding it in. And now Jackson Cantalupo to RJ Pfister. Trying to hold it in, puck comes out. You get a whistle.
And Jack, just a couple points I want to make here while we have this whistle. Really important game, you mentioned it. Both teams will be advancing to tomorrow's semifinal, but this is crucial for seeding. Going to determine who finishes 1, who finishes 2. Of course, top seed here in Division 1 will play the number 2 seed in Division 2, and that's going to be the first game at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So really important game, and this is the first time that the Bulls have trailed all weekend, so really important to see how they bounce back here.
Forget about trailing. It's the first time they've given up a goal all weekend. There's a penalty now. Jackson Cantalupo has possession. Bulls have a little extended extra man advantage. Shot kicked out. Rebound is free. It's steered towards the boards, and we get a whistle. Bulls heading to the power play.
And this is a good chance to tie it up here for Smithtown Hauppauge. Like I said, big game here. Determined 1 and 2. Both these teams 2-0 coming into this one. Guaranteed themselves a spot in the semifinal tomorrow.
And there was an arm up in the air. There should be a penalty. It's going to be Jack McGarry. Took a while for him to find his way to the box. Meandering on over that time. And call is going to be for roughing. Draw has been won by the Bulls, looking to get set. Pass comes to the point. Wetzel moving over to Trites towards the front. Shot goes wide. Barham scooping it up.
And this Bulls team moves the puck well on the power play.
RJ Pfister's pass batted across by Barham to Trites. Back across, shot. And going just wide, trying to redirect that one home. Trites walks in, shot. Knocked into the air, came back down. Trites walking in, shot. Doesn't find the net that time. EI looking for a clear chance. One-on-one, Wetzel, Pepe. Ivers joins him, 2-on-1, shot! Off the back of the net, a golden opportunity on a short-handed 2-on-1. David Wetzel now under pressure from Thomas Ivers. Bulls blue liner pushing up ice, trying to turn on the Jets here. Wheels into the zone. Backhand off the wall. It's deflected. A chance now, another short-handed rush for EI. They're really taking control here. Ivers to Pepe. Shot, scores! Forehand, backhand beauty.
And it's the power kill, Jack. 2-on-1, the second 2-on-1 of the shift for these two guys. And they made no mistake that time around. Nice pass by Thomas Ivers. Get a look from Ryan's view here, and another goal for the East Islip Chiefs. Extend their lead by 2 now.
It's a shorty. And like we said, Ivers picking up the primary, but Brian Slattery getting the secondary assist. Right now, Cantalupo to Guglielmo. Shot from the point, redirect, loose in front, pile up, jabbing at it, trying to poke it home, and it's whistled dead.
Got to give a lot of credit to goaltender Brody Dixon there, standing his ground in the blue paint, not backing up, and falling back towards the goal line. Stayed right at the top of the blue. Really nice play there by the Tendy, making those saves.
And we've gotten some solid goaltending from both sides. Dixon was tremendous in the second half of EI's comeback. They actually managed to tie up their semifinals matchup with the Bulls 3-3 before dropping that fourth and final goal on a breakaway. They've short-handed. Cantalupo has it currently, though. Moving it across, walking in, shot, kicked out, loose in front. Another stop for Dixon.
Really nice job there by Brody Dixon. Facing a lot of pressure.
Big game, Brody. Face off, tied up. 1 to Jackson Cantalupo. Sent towards the front. Now comes to Lakowitz. D to D. Pulls up. Walking in. Moves it across. Comes back to Lakowitz off the wall. To Cantalupo. Shot. And he scores. Jackson Cantalupo. Brody Dixon turning his head. Trying to find out how the Bulls sharpshooter put that one home.
A little water bottle pop there for Jackson Cantalupo. Nice shot short side. Beats Dixon off the short side on the blocker. And Jack, let's take another look at that angle because fix this here, but if you take a look, the top of his water bottle goes flying off. That was a rocket of a shot. We'll show it again when we get a chance, but
well, I was saying bottle rocket, and I think Mike said it technically has to be broken for that. I've heard both, but you know.
I've never seen the cap taken clean off like that, though. That was
I've seen them break.
Pretty impressive.
And I've seen them go flying. I like Suffolk more where they don't have a bottle holder. That way they always go flying. Salito looking for a clear. Chris Lawler. RJ Pfister now entering, drops it off. JP down. Sandro shot, glove, not grass. Rebound is free. Ends up in the corner. Jack McGarry looking for it. Has it in his skates, trying to fish it out. Ends up moving it D to D. Chris Lawler throws it up the boards. EI gets the clear. David Wetzel has possession. Looking cross ice. Pass is deflected now. Chipping it back in. Max Campo chasing. Jack McGarry under pressure. Pulls forward. Fishing it out there is Jackson Cantalupo. D'Alessandro scores! JP D'Alessandro finds the bucket, and then it's 3-3.
What a response from the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Wide open in front of the net by himself. JP D'Alessandro, he makes no mistake on that one. It is now 3-3.
Cantalupo picks up one assist, Campo the other. Looks like there's an equipment issue with EI forward, so it's Luke Lafata. It's a 3-3 game. Bulls also firing a lot of shots on net right now. Bobby Trite's throwing it towards the net, paddled out. Slattery under pressure from Cantalupo, who's really flying here. Pass, shot, off the end boards, comes out. Looking to Anatra, he slipped behind the defense, racing after the loose puck. It's going to be blown dead for icing. There is no chase roll in this tournament. NYSAHA rules and NHL rules are not exact. We say the same thing all the time in Suffolk. So if you're sick of us saying it, I'm really sorry, but on the other hand, well, just a few more games. Arnone in the dot. Trying to move this one forward. Jackson Cantalupo back to Bobby Trites. Over to Cantalupo. Arnone in the corner. To the point. CJ Guillermo's shot kicked out and covered by Dixon.
Good rebound control there, keeping that puck in front of himself. Brody Dixon.
And right now the face-off is going to come to the left wing dot, so Arnone matched up against Pepe. Cantalupo now entering the dot. Ends up being 1 to Slattery. Anatra ahead. All the way down, it's icing. And face-off will now come to the right wing dot. Arnone trying to win it back. EI comes away with it. Comes out to the point. Lakowitz's shot. And it's right in the chest of Dixon. Arnone against Olsen, who was kicked out of the dot, so face off, tied up Marizito, but shot, save, rebound, they score! Jackson Cantalupo! 1, 2, 3, the Bears are back on top, 4-3.
Big goal there for Smithtown. Hauppauge on the rebound. Nice initial shot and just standing there to put that one home, and now taking the lead. Smithtown Hauppauge goals 4-3. Nope.
Officials discussing something with the Bulls bench. Smithtown Hauppauge up 4-3, and Bobby Trites off the wall. Comes to Brian Slattery.
Really impressive how the Bulls have responded after giving up those 2 goals and going down 3-1.
Ivers ahead for Slattery. It's offsides, and one of my struggles with saying Hauppauge have been very, very well documented this tournament. Apparently, I really exaggerate the U. League officials told me they thought they hired an asshole kid to do this tournament, which was really an eye-opener for me. Arnone in the top now. EI wins it forward. I can get Guglielmo right, but the town right next door to mine, nope.
Having trouble.
Ivers has possession. Coming up the wall. Bobby Trice sliding it ahead, plays broken up, and comes out to Arnone. Looking shot. Ends up creating one. That was a wild shot. And then a blocked attempt. EI just trying to get the clear. No such luck. Cantalupo walking in. Shot is gloved by Dixon. And in the first period, taking a look at the shots on goal here. Bulls were outshot 8-7. This period they have 14 shots, Chiefs have 6. Faceoff is one shot from Barham, turned aside to Rico on the loose puck. Moving it across beneath the goal line. Hops out towards center and flipped back in by Cantalupo. Barham on the chase. Correction, Wetzel flipping back in. Rico under pressure. Luke Lafata with it. Puck is sent up. Out of the zone. Ryan Anatra chips it back in and comes out to the point, moving it low to high. Shot from Lena, redirected. Ryan with the stop. Bulls will get a line change up front, and Patrick Malone, JP D'Alessandro, Timmy Salido. D'Alessandro in the dot this time, wins it forward. Salido to Malone. Just chips it on in on net, and Brody Dixon with the stop. Shots are tilted in favor of the Bulls this period, as we've been mentioning. JP D'Alessandro, and a few exceptions. Team that gets more pucks on net tends to win, and I think in all but one game this tournament, that's been how it went. And you can thank Ryan Haberski for the Socrates Mustangs for that lone game. Right now, EI heading up ice, pressing, looking, turning, and Lafada under pressure. Puck comes up, not out of the zone. Ryan Anatra with it. Carries it in, moves it across. Lafada's shot, lancing off the glass, comes out in the corner. Anatra pressured by Lakowitz. Bulls force it free, but there's a whistle here, and looks like there's a call on the ice. Patrick Malone also down. Andre McGrame is the one heading to the box for the Bulls. Malone. Well, he's skating under his own power. Head coach Mark Dubois coming out. The face-off in the defensive zone, Lafada versus Landrigan. Comes out, shot from the slot, Ryan with the stop. That penalty to McGrame for slashing. Face-off is one. Lakowitz firing it down. A good clear to start off this kill for Smithtown Hauppauge. EI with possession, looking to press. Luke Lafada handing it off. Pass across, walking in. Shot kicked out by Ryan. Comes towards the slot. Ryan Anatra towards Luke Lafada. Ends up in the corner. Looking to collect under pressure from CJ Guglielmo. Fires it to the opposite side. Lakowitz regathers and comes to Landrigan. Fires it in. Dixon gets a piece of it. Has to leave it in the corner for Barham. Sent towards the slot. Lakowitz in the middle of a change. Bulls now on the defensive. Getting that one just in the nick of time. Ryan Anatra to the slot. Pepe looking, firing. Goes just wide. Marizito collects. Ivers steps in, moving over. Pepe inching towards the front. Lafada's shot is stopped by Ryan. Another save for the Bulls netminder. It's a tightly contested game between these two squads. Rico winning that one to Fisser. Arnone collecting it. Turnover. Marizito slap shot is blocked. Comes out to Anatra. Back towards Ivers. Looking. Firing. DeRico with the block. He's racing up ice with Arnone. It's a short-handed 2-on-1. Ivers on the back check. Pass to DeRico. It skips his stick. It's behind him. Racing after it. Bulls still pressing. EI still on the power play. Coming in and turnover forced. DeRico on the back check. Arnone lifts that one up.
A real high flip there.
That was a nice flip. I was going to say, that's great. And you've noticed Arnone and DeRico together on the penalty kill. I'm not sure they've done that as much in the regular season or even the playoffs. I really like that unit. Stretch pass, ricocheted off his boot. EI in the middle of a change. They're now back at 5-on-5, so long shifts for Ryan Anatra come to an end. Thomas Ivers, Anthony Pepe still out there.
Really important kill as well there, Jack, by the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. They really needed that one late in the second period. Got the job done.
And right now, East Islip with possession. Thomas Ivers with it. Carries across, shot is blocked, and dumping is blocked, rather. EI's second attempt. Evan Lafata right off the bench, pressing this time. Pass up the boards. Cantalupo can't get the clear. Dolson has it, comes to the point, and now the shot blocked. Ends up going off the wall. Pinballed around a little bit there. Now RJ Pfister sliding it ahead. It's a 3-on-1 for the Bulls if they hurry. But they'll have to settle for a 2-on-1, and LJ Lena's back check takes that away. Battle for possession. EI is going to come away with it in neutral. Evan Lafata has it taken away by David Wetzel. Sends a headshot, blocked down, loose puck. Neither team can bat it out of midair. Jackson Cantalupo tried. EI enters, delayed offsides though. JP D'Alessandro off the wall. Bobby Trites racing to the outside, shielding, pulls up, curling away from pressure. Pass towards center is broken up. Still battling for it, comes out to the point. David Wetzel's shot, ricocheting, loose, still free. D'Alessandro ends up being deflected out, punched out into the corner. Jackson Cantalupo to the point. RJ Pfister with it, back off the wall. Cantalupo dropping it off for Pfister. Carrying it left to right, moving it towards center. Dropped off Cantalupo at the line. Bulls pass to Pfister. Play is broken up. EI has possession. Fired down, it's icing. Wrong side of the red line for Evan Lafata there. And it'll head all the way back down. Great shift for the Bulls.
It's going to continue here in the offensive end for them. 1:05 left here in the second period before we get that ice cut. Not as much scoring through the last 7-8 minutes as we saw through the first 7-8, Jack.
And right now, another rebound opportunity. EI doing a good job tying up in front, a minute remaining. We saw that in their semifinals match because that shot ends up in the corner. Shot towards the front again. Another stop by Dixon. This is what we saw in the semifinals, and right now Bulls can't hold the zone. EI in transition. Anatra pulling up, and pass makes its way through. Waller has it, and alone with DeRico. Bulls trying to press up ice. They enter. Brendan Landrigan now has it. Walking in. Rolling out some irregular line combos here, too. They haven't put their lines in the blender since they won a ship. And when you win a ship, that's fine. When you're trailing 3-1, you try some things. And right now, EI on the attack. Shot ends up going all the way across the slot. Doesn't make it to the net. Lakowitz, Slattery. Forced free, Bulls. DeRico steering it into the corner, going to try and hold it here. That'll do it for the period. A bit of a kerfuffle we're going to go with. And this is how the last one went. There was one goal late in the second period for the Bulls, and that was it. But to be honest, I wasn't going to mention, didn't want to jinx anything. So we're going to take a quick break here for the intermission. We'll be right back for the third frame. Travis, anything else before we take a quick break?
Yeah, just really strong start through the first 34 minutes for both these teams. Goaltending's been crucial, both sides. Patrick Ryan, Brody Dixon. Smithtown in the lead right now, but still anybody's game in my opinion.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back soon.
Good job, Bobby. Yeah, I was going to ask you how Bree did.
So the last 4 points of the game, tied it, extended to overtime, and they lost the last play. It's all right. To bring them all the way back, and then they were up 4 in overtime, and a couple of teams, shots. No, definitely low IQ. You're up 4, run the clock down, and you're good stuff. Smithtown West has started all 4 years and then from that on she started over there. Two or 3 years ago.
Proud dad, right? That's pretty awesome.
CJ.
Go. Where are you?
And we are back for third period action here on the Long Island Sports Network, your home for NYSAHA high school hockey. It states currently, and it's the defending Suffolk County High School Hockey League champion Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls taking on the East Islip Chiefs. Face off at center, Luke LaFata in the dot. Chiefs have been rolling a lot of different players to that face-off dot, trying to make sure they can win those all-important draws, and right now getting to work in the neutral zone regrouping because of it. Arizito lost the handle.
Jack, I just noticed East Islip started this period on the power play.
Oh, yes, they did. It looks like Victor DeRico ended up in the box. We're going to see what that call was for. We did not have that information at the start of the last period. And actually, still updating the website here, trying to get it on. Up. Fun fact, still don't have it, so we're hoping they'll get that up on the box score. Obviously, the Scorers booth does a terrific job. I believe that's, at least one of them is Matt Brown in there, I think. Either way, Chiefs re-enter. Shot, and they score. Anthony Marizito, he had 5 last night. He's now got 6 in the tournament.
That's a big goal on the power play there for East Islip. As you take a look at that one, just putting it 5-hole on Patrick Ryan. And now jumping out early in this third period to tie it up 3-3. That's a big goal. 4-4, excuse me.
I wasn't even going to correct you.
I knew I had to correct myself. As soon as I said it, I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Marizito and Anatra entered today, tied in goals scored with 5 apiece. They now each have 6. That's a tournament best. Adam Lackwitz racing in now. Shot. Kareem's out. Loose. Battling forward, it's Arnone. Trite's on the cycle looking to support. Puck comes to Jack Dolson. Carrying up ice, pass up the wall, comes to Adam Lackwitz. Pitching it into the zone, Bulls have to check up Arnone, does a great job of that. Now on the forecheck, a stretch pass intended for a, I believe that was Marizito who slipped behind the defense. Wouldn't go through. Now a pass to Trites, that's going to be icing. It was just outside of his reach. Cantalupo couldn't get a stick on it. When we take a look at our leaders in this tournament, in terms of goals, it's the EI duo at the top. In terms of points, well, entering today, there was a 4-way tie in points of 8 apiece between Ivers, Polachek of Shenango Forks, and take a quick break because Gavin Barham cutting in. Force the outside, looking to reverse it. Comes to Victor DeRico, and Alex Carino knocked off the puck. Now Gavin Barham, shot on net, and turned aside, pops out in front. Yanked out of there by LJ Lena. Leading Evan LaFata, poked away, and Alex Carino ahead for Liam Godbout. Comes to David Wetzel of the Bulls. Turning, firing it up, and Landrigan just lets that one ramp into the zone. And battle in the corner. Barham comes away with it. Drop pass. Shot, they score! Brendan Landrigan from Gavin Barham. It's 5-4.
Big response right there from Smithtown Hauppauge. Beautiful tuck in. As Brody Dixon didn't see that one. Thought the puck was on the opposite side of the nets, and slotting that one into the open cage, and giving his side a 5-4 lead.
Apologies there for coughing during your analysis there, Travis. Now heading the other way. Bulls leading 5-4 now after EI briefly tied it up. They led earlier on in this game. Pass from Salido intended for Campo, broken up. Back to Salido on the cycle, and he does a really good job shielding the puck, keeping it away from pressure. Shot towards the net, ends up being deflected, but it's a really good job in those small areas. Shot from the point, ends up with Salido to the front. Shot just wide. Max Campo can't find the back of the net. Another shot punched out. JP D'Alessandro, this Bulls checking line. Bit of a different look again. No Shane Reedy, no Ray Sherwood. And right now the Bulls are still leading. Those are 2 key pieces. Third line center and a solid top 4, top 6 defenseman. Now, Bulls really don't have a third pair. They roll them pretty evenly. Looks like there's a penalty.
It's going to be a East Islip power play coming here.
And it's a big one for them. They're looking to settle the score now yet again. They tied it up early, took a 3-1 lead. Coughed it up. Bulls came roaring back 4-3, and now it's 5-4. EI tied it up at the start of the period. Luke LaFada can't win the draw. Lakowitz looking for a clear. It's held in by Thomas Ivers. Up ahead, sent towards the front, and can't get to work. Right in front of the house. Bulls forcing a turnover. It comes up, and but not out. Ryan and Natra walking in. Shot. Turned aside by Ryan. We get a whistle here. And Travis, it looks like they're trying to set up shop right beneath those face-off circles and the hash marks. Maybe set up one of those spinning plays we've seen a lot at the NHL level these days.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job right now of just working the puck around, setting things up as they roll into the umbrella here.
Ivers has it walking in. Shot. Saved by Ryan. Ivers entered this game leading all players in assists with 8. Tied for the tournament lead in points as well. Dishing it across now to Ryan and Natra. Carries it in. Across. Shot. Glancing off the glass. Sent back towards the net. Ryan with the save. It's loose. Poking at it. And the Bulls, CJ Guglielmo does a nice job escaping pressure. Pass is deflected, but it leads to a 2-on-1 for the Bulls. Barham over, wanted Landrigan, pass was deflected, and now they have to get back on the back check. EI with numbers, entering, Anatra fires, and it goes out of play. We get a stoppage.
Good opportunity there for the Bulls on the short-handed 2-on-1 rush, and a really nice stick by Thomas Ivers to poke that one away.
And the ensuing draw, Bulls win it forward. Arnone sending that one down. LJ Lena collects. Moving it to McGarry. EI defenseman carrying it up. Pass intended for Evan LaFada. Jack Dolson enters. Shot on net is turned aside. Second unit power play out for EI. They rarely had to turn to it in Suffolk, but in big games like this, we've seen some nice looks from this unit. Alex Carino on the forecheck that time, and now the puck leaves the zone. Slattery collects. Correction, Lena set him about 27. Then a pass intended for Dolson. Icing is the call. We'll head all the way back down.
Really tight game between these two sides. You can tell that they both understand the ramifications of this one. East Islip wants a little bit of revenge after getting knocked out in the semifinals by this Bulls team.
And Natra with it. I think we're safe to continue for now. They're in the neutral zone. Now comes Luke LaFada. Shot is gloved by Patrick Ryan. But as you were saying, Travis.
Oh, I was done.
Yo, that was, oh, just they wanted revenge?
Yeah.
Yeah, simple origin
I'm
story.
a simple man.
I didn't say that.
Don't need much.
Not disagreeing with it.
Try to provide quick and concise analysis
Two things
for
I'm
our
not
fans
great
at home.
Well, been a blast so far this weekend, and Natra cutting in, trying to stuff it home. Short side, ends up beneath the goal line. Both teams looking for it. EI to the front, and they score! Anthony Pepe! And Pepe finds the back of the net.
Big goal right there for East Islip. And take a look at the replay. Just a nice shot, top shelf. Back and forth game in this one here, Jack. 5-5 now, and I really think it's, you know, I said it after the first period, it's going to be a tight game. This one's going to come right down to the wire here.
I think whoever scores the 15th goal of the game is going to come away with it. So I think 8-7. That's my bet. Shot from the point whiffs. 2-on-1 developing. Marizito tried to move it across and ended up ricocheting off the defender. Brendan Landrigan now heading the other way. Sliding it across. Can't get the shot off. Beneath the goal line. Landrigan. Backhand pass into the corner. No one there. And Anthony Pepe's goal assisted by Ryan Anatra. Brian Slattery. So it's Pepe's second of the game. Victor DeRico stretch pass, it's deflected. Goals on the forecheck, trying to force a change of possession in neutral. They cannot. Until now, Landrigan across, Barham enters, pulls up, fires, shot from DeRico. Looks like that either rolled or was deflected. A shot from an off angle that goes off Dixon. DeRico now trying to settle it against Ivers. Sending it towards the front, battling for it. Landrigan looking, and we get a whistle as EI touches up. It's a delayed penalty here. So there's a power play now for the Bulls. The call against LJ Lena, we're going to see if that's for. Still waiting on it. Per the official scores boot. Trites across, and Pfister's shot ramps out of there. Holding is the call against LJ Lena, the all-star defenseman for EI. SHL that is, and Brian Snyder. Chiefs are one of two teams that sent multiple defensemen to the All-Star game in Suffolk. And EI gets to clear off the draw. 3 seniors and 1 sophomore out for EI, the lone underclassman being Waller. Nardoni enters, passes picked off by Ivers and set back down, rolling towards the line. Ryan settles it, and Wetzel will collect it. Heading off ice, Jackson Cantalupo dancing through, pass across, it's loose in front, picked off, it's still free, it's poked out of there, and the Bulls, a near 6th goal of the game for them. Bobby Trites under pressure comes out to the point. Shot redirected. It's loose. Arnone battling beneath the net. Tied up by Lawler. Ends up backhanding it into the corner. Trites under pressure from Slattery. And a turnover forced by Anthony Pepe. Racing up ice. Trites lifts his stick, or tried to. It's a penalty.
Could it be a penalty shot? Or
We'll
is
see.
it just going to be
I'm not sure we've seen a
4
penalty
on
shot.
4?
I don't think we've seen a penalty shot here so far. Trites actually doesn't hook him. I don't think he's going to get the call for the first one. I think it's when he brings his stick over his head and slams it down on the other side. And
Now, hooking was the call there. So we go to 4 on 4. You never know with those, you know. Sometimes it's a penalty shot, sometimes it's to the box. I'm sure either way, East Islip is happy with the decision as they get off the hook there. Now it's 4 on 4 for the next 46 seconds. And then they'll have about a minute and 45 seconds. They'll have a minute and 15 power play. So.
and we've seen a lot of these teams, especially as this tournament drags on, more and more games piling up. Playing a little looser, freer at the blue line, and Slattery fires a shot that's blockered out. You gotta be careful handling that puck at the blue line. That's how EI draws this power play. It's because of a breakaway caused by a turnover. Lakowitz has possession, and Ryan Slattery pressuring. CJ Guglielmo looking far side. Feathers it across just outside the reach of Barham, and they called icing on that one. I guess Barham didn't get a stick on it. Initially, it looked like he did, but Officials on ice, they do a terrific job, and they had the better angle, so heading all the way down. Face off, one shot, careening off the glass. 5 seconds remaining at 4-on-4, and then a somewhat abbreviated power play for EI, but as the penalty expires, Barham shorthanded, carrying to the outside, holding, trying to eat some time here in the corner, but Ryan Anatra with possession. Cross the red line into the zone. Drops it off. Comes to Pepe. To the slot. Anatra shot. He scores! Ryan Anatra completes the hat trick, his second of the tournament. EI is back up by 1.
Great shot there from Ryan Anatra. We get the behind the net cam to show us the replay there. It takes the pass, one stick handle just to collect it, and fires it low on Patrick Ryan. Beats him on the glove hand side, and East Islip jump back into the lead.
My mistake on that. I think in my incitement, I thought Anatra had 3, not 2. That was the second of the game. Long weekend getting to me. My apologies for that. 2 for Anatra, but it's a go-ahead goal, so Anthony Pepe firing it in. 2 multi-goal scorers for the Chiefs, both with 2 apiece. Anatra dropping it off at the line. LJ Lena hands it back off, comes to the opposite point, slips by McGarry, racing after it with speed. Max Campo can't get to it. Adam Lakowitz. And now it's CJ Guglielmo. 5:55 remaining. Bulls trail by 1. Pass across. Timmy Salido pulling up. Throws on the brakes. Pass across is deflected. JP D'Alessandro fires it back in, and Salido on the forecheck. Bulls trying to keep it in. It's sent down the ice. No icing on the play, and CJ Guglielmo collects. Looks to reverse it. David Wetzel pulls up, spins away from pressure, and now picks up speed, enters. Tried to dangle through the defense. No such luck, and it's a delayed high stick and call. EI picks it up. LJ Lena moving it to the far side. Marizito shot is blocked, and Bulls looking to recollect. And right now, RJ Pfister with possession, and headmans it. Jackson Cantalupo fires. It's loose, in front, off the boards, in front still, trying to toke it home. It's in! The Bulls find the back of the net. EI stunned.
Jack, we're going to take a look at the replay here, but you got a little lot of credit. Brody Dixon made the first save here. Look at him stretching out the pad. Stops the first time, kicked back out with the stick. Another save, and then finally coming in to whack it home, RJ Pfister. But Brody Dixon made 2 really big stops there. It was the third whack that ended up going into the back of the net over the goal line. And it's a 6-6 game now following that goal from the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls.
And they were whacking at it. Dixon couldn't get it in, and it seems like it went off his blockers. They were both jabbing for it, so it was a good goal. It was credited to RJ Pfister. I actually thought that was Michael Arnone, 46.
No, so when you look at the replay, you saw Pfister come in late, and he got the final whack at it that put it over the goal line.
My mistake then. And right now, Ryan Anatra over to Brian Slattery. Play is broken up. Heading back in, the EI forward, moving it cross ice. Anthony Pepe with it, and now Jackson Cantalupo trying to slip past Lawler. Play was broken up. Puck leaves the zone all the way down, and we're going to get no icing. Wow.
That puck just stopped.
And right now, Marizito forcing a turnover. EI looking towards the front. The play is broken up. And now comes around the wall. Bobby Trites with possession. Puck leaves the zone. And now it comes to Trites. Re-entering. Shot towards the net is deflected. Cantalupo collects. To Arnone. Shot blocked. Ivers heading up ice. Arnone working to force the turnover. Now Thomas Ivers. Bulls now heading the other way. Couldn't maintain possession, and Natra backhand shot ramps into the netting.
Just 3:06 remaining in this third period. High scoring game. Both sides want to get the win, ensure that they are the top seed heading into tomorrow's semifinal.
And ensuing draw, EI looks like they came away with it initially. Guglielmo trying to force a turnover against a Natra. Dorico up ice. Now Brendan Landrigan fires, shot right in the breadbasket for Dixon, who gets the cover. And the first meeting between these two teams in the SCHSHL regular season ended in a 6-6 tie. That's where we're deadlocked at now.
You got to think that one of these teams, the way they both have been playing, is going to find a winner here in the last 2:45.
Right now, Evan LaFada sending it all the way down. Marizito gets to clear off the draw. Bulls forcing a turnover. Cantalupo carries it in. Sends it towards the slot. Shot blocked. Loose. Arnone tied up. Kicked out. Bobby Trites looking for it. Tied up with Luke LaFada. Fires it up. Out. Thomas Ivers, who slipped behind the defense. Spinning away from pressure. Cuts back towards the net. David Wetzel keeps the outside. Comes loose in front in the slot. It's guided away into the corner. But Jackson Cantalupo can't get the clear. Lawler holding it in the first time, second time. Cantalupo has it roll on him, settles it. Pushing it up ice. EI gets the zone exit. Arnone recovering. Enters. Carries. Battle along the end boards. LJ Lena with it. Clearing attempt denied the first time. Barham can't hold it in. Landry gets it out, and right now LJ Lena with possession. 1:11 remaining in the period. Gavin Barham nearly forcing that one free. Had to pull up a little bit there to avoid taking a tripping or slashing penalty. And right now, Ryan Anatra breaks through a hip check, sends it to the slot. Shot! It's over the net. Pepe holding his head, and it looks like, Travis, we're going to have to brush up on league rules.
Pepe was looking at the skies there. He knew he had a great opportunity. Puck might have rolled on him there, too, just as he let that shot go, because he got a lot of air under that one.
And I believe we're going to overtime after this. I don't remember the rules in states off the top of my head.
believe it's a 5-minute overtime, but I can...
Rico shot, kicked out, rebound, he scores! Victor DeRico finds the back of the net. 40.7 seconds remaining at 7-6.
I was going to say, Jack, I can find ourselves our rules official and
Maybe
get the word on overtime.
Maybe we don't need to.
Potential, we're not going to need it. Big goal there from the Bulls with just 40 seconds to go.
That's
Take a look at the replay. DeRico cuts to the net on the backhand. It goes off the glove of Dixon, and he keeps driving his feet to the net. Hammers home the rebound, and it's the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls on top. 7-6.
I said 8-7, so I was pretty close. If this holds up, I'm pretty close. Rebound is one forward. Pepe delayed. Nope, they just pulled Dixon for extra attacker, sent towards the front. Ryan with the stop, and 28.1 seconds. The Bulls are 28.1 seconds for another one-goal win over EI, but a timeout by the Chiefs, and we'll see both squads have some time to make adjustments.
Important timeout here for East Islip. It's imperative to win this face-off. Less than 30 seconds left in the game. If you can win the face-off, goalie pulled, you have the technical man advantage up 6-on-5. So winning the face-off is crucial. If you don't win that face-off, you got to send 2-3 guys hard at the puck immediately. You can't let that puck exit the zone. So on a face-off loss, the forecheck is extremely important here. Face-off win. Move into your set immediately and try to get a shot off within the first 3-4 seconds, because you're low on time here. And Jack, the way hockey works, the only way you can score goals is if you put it over the goal line. The only way to do that is to get pucks at the net.
And it's really come down to the wire here. A lot of strong performances from both sides, and it's all just going to come down to this. Lafada in the dot. EI wins it back. Pepe over. Shot from Ivers. Punched out. It's loose. Free. Still whacking at it. Another shot stopped by Patrick Ryan. It's right in the breadbasket. A great sequence for EI off the draw, though. They're really, really trying to win this one.
Like I said, important to win the face-off. They got set up and were able to get a couple shots there. Patrick Ryan doing a good job in the cage. Another important face-off here.
Luke Lafada trying to win it forward, and Bulls end up with possession, trying to pitch that one out. It's held in by Ivers, who soccered it ahead, comes to the slot, poked out, held in, still with it. Anatra shot, save, Ryan, 4.6 seconds remaining.
So you look at EI here, they're going to put a righty shooter on the wall. Righty shot behind Anatra here. Odds are they're going to try to win the faceoff, walk the circle, and get a puck to the net.
Face-off ends up in the corner, sent towards the front, paddled out, loose, jabbing at it, and it's over. The Bulls come away with a 7-6 victory. Victor DeRico, the hero, with the golden goal in the final minute, and the Bulls survive. And Travis, this is not the stat we were looking for, but it's the stat we have. This is the first one-goal game this tournament.
Yeah, it was a tight game. We knew it was going to be one coming into this game. Talked about the ramifications multiple times throughout it. And with that result, we can write our first two teams in for tomorrow morning. So Smithtown Hauppauge, they're going to play at 8 a.m. as the 1 seed, going 3-0 in their pool. They're going to take on the number 2 seed from Division 2. We'll find out who that's going to be following the final 2 games today at 4 and 6. And then East Islip will play opposite the top seed in Division 2. That'll be at 10 a.m. tomorrow, with the championship coming at 4 p.m. here at the Kiwanis Ice Arena.
Well, what I will say is this: it looks like the Chiefs will have to go up against the Friars in all likelihood, and whether it's Saugerties Mustangs, or if it's Shenango Forks Blue Devils sliding into that second spot. It should be a fun one. And, well, Elmira and Arlington coming up next. Travis will have the call for that one, and we'll be right back.